Welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, tell a friend, come join us in the live chat and in our comments section. All right, y'all, last show of the day. This is 90 Day Fiancé Love in Paradise, Season 2, Episode 8. I'm coming out. You can tell my age because I know that song. All right, y'all. They're wrapping this show up. They are tying up all the loose ends.
Yep. I kind of like that though. Like you can see they're tying up the loose ends.
Mm-hmm. But last season they only had like what, 7 or 8 episodes?
Right.
So
This
it's
one,
getting
this one,
longer.
it's getting longer. Yeah.
Okay, so the person who had the least amount of content for me was Ariana and Sherlon. If he gets her pregnant again so that they can come back for another season, I'm basically done with them.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm like, no, don't do. I just don't want her to be Kalani 2.0. I just really don't want her to do that.
Because I don't understand how y'all went from crying the last few episodes. You're realizing that you were just a vacation bae who got caught. Like you said last week, her mother isn't holding her accountable for anything. They're all dumping on him. Now this week, she's batting her eyelashes. His lion is roaring. And, she got a pretty little face, thunder thighs, and a big old booty.
Right?
Rawr.
But here's the problem though. Like, I have heard nothing about protection. I'm scared.
But here's the
I'm
thing,
scared.
though. Let me tell you, I can see why she fell for it. He really is a rent-a-rasta because he is smooth. He is slick. And with a few rum punches, that shit sounds amazing.
It does. And did you see her little smile? Like she's like,
She,
"Oh, this is not how I used to be." I was like, "Oh, Ariana, don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke. You're falling for it. No."
they got one night without that kid, and all of a sudden she's sex stupid. Oh my Lord.
Oh, I'm like, she's doing good. I give her credit as much as she annoys me. I'm like, she was holding firm. She was doing her thing. I'm like, okay, stay firm, stay strong. You got this.
No, we're not staying firm. Nothing is going to be firm.
No, she's like,
Everything is
oh,
soft.
but you see her like this? She's like, oh, I remember how she used to be. I was like, oh, she's falling for it. The okie doke.
Mm-hmm. I was
Oh my
just
god.
like, are we serious? Are we serious? And then he takes her back to the first place where he took her
Right?
after he met her on the boat.
He's a wooer. He's a wooer because he knew exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm.
He knew exactly what to do. I'm like, man.
Yeah, we saw it in action. And then he in the confessional saying, I want to help her get her groove back just like Stella. I was like, stop it.
Right. But did you hear when the confessional was talking about like I tried very, very hard not to make another Odin? I'm like, oh,
They are a mess, but I kind of feel like this is the path we're going down with them.
yes, for sure. Over
I
under that she
don't
comes up pregnant.
but I don't think Sherlon ever has any intentions of moving to the States.
No, because he doesn't seem pressed to get to the United States. He seems quite comfortable in his life.
He's got a good life if you really think
Yeah,
about it. He's got
and
a
he's
good
happy.
life. Yeah.
He's happy, and that's the thing. His happiness is in Jamaica. I can't see his happiness being in was it Kansas? Is it Kansas? Iowa?
I don't know
One of them?
where she lives.
Illinois? In the Midwest, somewhere in the
Somewhere.
Midwest. I don't see him being happy there. I just don't.
Miss Karen, brace yourself. You're gonna be working forever. She gonna keep on popping out children for Sherlon.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's your fault though.
Thank you. So I'm gonna say hello to everyone real quick. Hey Sunway, hey Susan, hey Mims, welcome. Good to see you. Hey Heidi, good to see you as always. Who do we got? Are we done with Sherlon and Ariana?
Yeah, that
I'm,
was
I'm gonna
it.
I'm gonna bet the over that I take the over that she's getting pregnant.
Oh, God, I hope not. I hope not. Not that Odin isn't cute, but we don't need a replay of this. We just don't.
Right.
Do you want to do Daniel and Amber? Because it seems like they tied up their
Right. They're
storyline.
done. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm glad for them.
basically, yeah. I mean, they had a really bad argument where she got, I don't know, amnesia about how this whole green card K1 visa thing work.
Right.
But he decides to take her to his Venezuelan friends. They had a barbecue where it's just basically meat on meat on meat with some soup that has
Hmm.
some meat. It
Right.
looked good.
It looks good.
It looked good. But it was an eye opener for her because it put her in his position when he's with her friends. So
Right.
she was oddball out and she wasn't catching
Hmm.
everything that was going on. But his friends did bring it home to her and say, look, we all had to go through this. And marriage is patience. You need to find some.
His friends are
Yeah.
really great.
They were more gracious than I would have been.
True.
You
I think.
know?
Yeah. But you know what? I think they're coming from a place of understanding, and I'm sure they probably went through the same thing with their girlfriend and wives. So I think they could see more of her position, having gone through it, versus Daniel being in it currently.
But how many of those men are still with the wives that got them the green cards? None of
I
them.
would. Mm, fair. That's a fair point.
None of them. None of them. So she better recognize that.
Hmm.
She
That's a
better
fair. No, it's a fair
recognize
point.
that. Yep.
It's definitely a
Because
fair point.
remember the guy last week who said the American women are you need a lot of patience with them. Basically meaning keep your mouth shut until you legal and then you could leave her and go and find somebody from the community.
Mm, right. I mean, that's pretty much what they were saying. If you
Mm-hmm.
read between the lines.
Yeah. And I wish we had heard more of him playing the bongos because he sounded really good. He seems to have a lot of talent that
Right.
he could. I wish the best for Daniel with or without Amber.
Same. I mean, I wish the best for everybody, but it's just like together.
What is the attraction with Amber? She just lumbers in wherever she goes. Like when he did the when they came into the barbecue, she like lumbered in. She doesn't have a very elegant walk to her at all. And then when she came home and he had cooked this meal for her, set it
Right.
up in the backyard with the twinkle lights, candles, wine. He even washed up. I like a man who cooks and washes up at the same time. Opened the door, let her out, sat her down. She looked like she was about to cry, like nobody had ever done that before. And then he pulls out the green card. And the one thing I did not like, he said, now I'm somebody in this country. And she agreed with him.
Yeah, that was the
He
problem.
didn't need that. He
No.
didn't need that card to be somebody. He already is. And you should have reinforced that for him.
Right. She's not the most thoughtful of people of other people's feelings. If you notice with her, she the empathy is lacking. I think that's the word I'm looking for. She can't put herself in anyone else's shoes. It's always Amber, Amber, Amber about how she's feeling, how she's doing, what she needs, what she wants. You know what I mean? If you listen to her tone and when she speaks,
Mm-hmm.
it's very much an I, me,
Mm-hmm.
speech.
It is. It is. But she's in a marriage now. It's
Hmm.
we.
Oh yes, we all the way.
And she can't keep continuing doing that to him, though. Yes, Ryan, Daniel deserves better. Honestly, I just feel like stay for 5 years and then run.
Right.
Do the Pedro plan. I'm just like, oh my
Exactly.
God.
Do a little
Um,
schooling, get a little education, do
mhm,
something. And but
mhm,
here's the way she comes across. She co- uh, she comes across as selfish, and like if you were we're gonna use go to the extreme, she's selfish, and she's not gonna be a good partner for him, in my opinion,
mhm,
because we haven't seen what she's doing to build herself up. I mean, granted, you have a job and you have a
mhm,
house, but I'm just still trying to figure out how she got her house on a I think she's what, a server, a waitress, a salary.
mhm, mhm.
So
By using this first season money,
okay,
using that as
figured.
income.
So
Mhm.
I want to know how she's building upon herself. If you know what I mean, like what is she doing to improve her station, her lot, her like you want
Nothing.
Daniel to work, but here's the thing, y- she's not encouraging Daniel to. She's not inspiring him.
Mm-mm.
She's not saying like what I don't want you just to work. I don't want you just to have a green card. She never asked him what he wanted to do for work, and
She only wants
that's
him
a
to
problem for me.
contribute to paying her mortgage.
Right.
And is his name on there? No.
No. And that's another thing, Daniel, if you're listening to it, do not work hard to where you're investing in someone else's dreams. And
Mhm.
once their dreams are met, you guys have issues, you're gone and left with nothing. Make sure, like,
AKA don't build that second bathroom.
right, don't add value. Don't go adding value to something you do not own. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
she probably did get that house on the cheap because of the time that she
Hmm.
bought it, which was last year. Probably this was filmed. Interest rates were lower. There was house inventory, and it's in Florida, so she can get a deal. You know, um, but just Daniel, just remember Pedro plan. Don't invest too much into Amber because she's
Right.
not investing into you.
Mm-mm. 'Cause all she said, I just want you to get a job. I want you to get a job. She never asked him like, what do you want when you get your green card? What do you want to do for work? Like all the
Mhm.
time he was there. If she had just asked him like, what do you do? What do you want to do for work when you get your green card? They could have got him into some training programs or some online education. That when he got his
Mhm.
green card, he was ready to go.
Look at this. Ryan says, you know, she gonna be pissed once he starts sending money home. And
Oh,
worse
for
yet,
sure.
the plan to bring up David.
The brother.
Yes,
Hmm.
because where is he gonna come? Right there in the house,
Yep.
and it'd be Costa Rica 2.0 all over again. Look, we just set up their next season.
Pretty much.
uh Oh my God. So that was them. Their whole storyline is tied up. We left them in bed because he did the rose petals on the bed after he fed her. He took her into the bedroom and then he effed her on little rose petals, you know. There you go. That's it. She's happy. He's got his green card. He can go and work and contribute towards paying rent in that house. All right, so who is next? Do you want to do Danielle and Johan?
Sure.
Oh my God, this is a mess.
This is a train.
Jamal.
It's a train wreck, and we said this was going to happen though. This is exactly where it was, and I blame both of them in this situation because both of them had red flags. Each of them see the other's red flags, but they're still trying to make
Mhm.
this relationship work. Mm-mm.
But why is he changing the thing? Because she said that the last trip down there, they were looking at apartments to be in DR. And she has been under the assumption that she was moving to the DR to be with him. Now all of a sudden on this trip he's like, we're going to the States.
His family, because remember his confessionals and what he was saying in his
Mm-hmm.
confessionals. He's like,
Mhm.
why would she want to move out here? She's already in New York. So why would she
Mhm.
want to come to this poor country with very little opportunity? That makes no sense.
Mhm.
So
And then
he's
when
gonna be
he said he can't understand why she doesn't understand why he would want to move to the States.
right,
Have you but the therapist was good. The therapist was like, "Why don't y'all get to know each other better?"
right. Postpone the wedding.
But he threw down that card in the car. You heard what he said. Well, if you have doubts, then don't marry me. Careful what
Mhm.
you say, boo boo.
Right,
Your family got a lot riding on you.
exactly. And she said everything that was obvious, that she didn't want him to be working and all his money go back home. And she brought up the
Mhm.
fact that he had bought his mother a refrigerator. She's like, I get it. They needed a refrigerator, but still, if this is going to be a consistent pattern of behavior, I'm not sure I'm with it. But here's the thing: you saw how they
Uh-huh.
lived. Like, I'm sorry, once you saw how he and his family actually lived, that should give you all the confirmation you need for why he wanted to go to the States. And it's up to
Mhm.
you to make the decision whether you want to take that on or not.
Yeah.
So her whining and complaining after seeing how they live, I'm not gonna have any sympathy for her if they get married.
So Ryan
Exactly,
says,
Ryan.
yeah, it makes no sense for him to want to stay in DR when he already doesn't make enough money there. So then how did he buy the fridge? Did he use the tuxedo money that she sent him twice to do the fridge?
Probably.
So he's lying to you about the money you send him. Girl, Danielle. Her guru in New York told her this.
Right. Ryan, exactly. His place doesn't even have running water. Exactly. That's why I just said,
Mhm.
if after seeing that, how they're living and their conditions, if that doesn't tell you exactly what's going on, then you're dumb. And you from here on out, every choice you make is of your own volition.
He said he
Oh, he
bought the
bought the
fridge on credit,
fridge on
but you
credit.
still have to put down money. You still have to put something down when you buy on credit in the Caribbean.
Right.
You can't like get it for nothing and they deliver it. Like you have to put something down. Oh, I don't know. Do you think that she was just so happy to have found somebody who seemed to be engaged in her and then proposed, that she didn't hear and she wasn't seeing what was right in front of her?
I'm gonna go with that one. No, I think she heard and saw, but I think what it was, in her mind, oh, it won't be as bad as I think it is. Because every red flag that she laid out has come to fruition. Every single one, including the
But
guru.
she's been to his family's place before.
She said the way she was acting, it seemed like she hadn't been there before. Because I think she
She's
said a
been
couple.
there before. She's been there before.
Okay.
Mhm. So, because in the scene where they was taking the bath together,
Hmm.
remember? And she's like, "Yeah, this my whole routine." Like this wasn't a surprise to her. Because if she
Okay.
was getting into that bath for the first time on these cameras, her reaction would have been different. Mm-mm.
Okay. Because the way she was trying to play it, though, she was trying to play it like she had never been there before.
She understood what she was getting into when she went there.
Hmm.
She had been to his
I got
family's
you.
place before. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. She might not have met the whole family, but she's taken that cold water bucket bath before.
Got you. Okay. But like I said,
Child.
like you know what you're dealing with. You see all the red flags. If that's your
Yes,
problem. If you don't,
Sunway. She want to live like a queen down there.
but
That's what
she's a
she
teacher.
wants.
But the funny thing is, you're a teacher in New York. So how's that gonna work?
She said doing occasional classes on the beach, the yoga classes on the beach. She gonna go down there and be like a
A yogi?
holistic, yeah. Probably like The lady that did their couples therapy.
Gotcha. Oh, I got you. What you're saying now.
Hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if during her research and her trying to move down there to do that, she came across this lady, and that's how she scheduled the couples therapy. But girl, you should have had couples therapy from the beginning with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's really questioning the wedding, and it's 2 days away, 3 days. How many days away is it?
It says Monday, so I'm going to assume 3.
Well, both of them now have doubts. He's there thinking, shit, do I still have time to find one of my other ladies that's on my phone that still contacts me so I can get out of here with another K1 visa to someplace else? And she's like, she's doubting him and whether it would be feasible for her to bring him to the States, and all of his money that he works for goes back home and she has to support him.
Exactly.
It's not enough because she could barely support herself because she has 2 jobs. She's the teacher and then she has the side hustle with the yogi stuff. And
Right.
yeah, she barely makes it. She has no savings. Wow. She need to move to the boroughs. But then again, the boroughs are
Exactly.
expensive too. I don't know. She's in a catch 22, and I think the only way that she can break even is if she opts not to marry him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
Cause
just
she,
call your
cause she, cause,
salary on this as your bonus and leave.
cause the thing is, like, if she marries him, all she's gonna do is complain. She's gonna be mad the whole time. Seriously.
I think she's too old to have more children. She's only 42, right?
Yeah.
She might have one or two rusty, dusty eggs left. She doesn't want to pay for a family. I think for his family, I think that's the biggest problem.
Right.
She has no more to give. And she already has a kid, right?
If I recall correctly, yes.
Mm-hmm. She's also not trying to have to pay for him until he gets his green card. Whoa. True. Because she has to support him and his family. Because right now he supports his family. So once he
Mm-hmm.
goes to the States for all of those months, somebody's gonna have to send some change home.
Exactly. They're gonna be. They're his family is. Her family seems like they're solely dependent on him.
Ouch. Alrighty. And last but not least, Valentine and Carlos. They left us on a cliffhanger with this.
Yeah. But the way his sister, oof, she was not. Oof, she was cold. She was like, when he asked her how she was doing, she said, "Bien." I was like, oh, "Yep, this is not going well."
Did you see the look she gave Valentine?
Yes.
For once, Valentine just sat there and said nothing. Yay. Poor
Mm-hmm.
Carlos. He said he felt like he was going to have a heart attack, but he does summon the courage to tell his sister that he's gay.
Right.
Ugh.
I thought he was gonna fall out right there, and I was kind of scared for him.
I was too, because she was mean mugging the whole time, that from the
Mm-hmm.
time she was walking in, she just did not look pleasant.
Right.
I feel she already knows. I
Exactly.
do. I feel like she already knows, and she just doesn't want this out loud.
Right.
Do you think that she knew that this was being like going to be on TV?
She had to because I think she had to find a release.
Right, but like it's one thing when you sign in the release, but then it's another when you show up and you see the cameras and you're like, oh crap, is it too late to back out of this now? Thanks for joining us, Heidi. Mims agrees, she knows, but she just doesn't. And like the stance that she's taken with the cousin, she's like disowned the cousin.
Right. She's just on the cousin, correct.
And I think she's been banking on her brother being too scared to talk to her about it. And that's the only reason why she still has kept things
Right.
cordial. But I think she knows. And now that he comes out and says it to her, she ain't got no choice but to disown him too.
Right.
Ooh. But wait,
Mm-hmm.
Valentine has only been in where are they? Colombia?
Colombia. Mm-hmm.
He only been in Colombia for 5 days. They got a lot of stuff out of them for only 5 days.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Because they've been through the relationship roller coaster. They've come to a decision they're going to wait 2 to 3 years to incorporate a third so that they could get a bottom. And now they're telling the sister about him being gay. They even celebrated an early birthday for what Valentine did for Carlos and bringing in his friends and having a dinner and doing an early birthday celebration for him. I thought that was really sweet. Oh, I don't know how many episodes are left.
It looks like one.
Okay.
There's like one. They tied up
What's
everyone
this
else.
episode?
Now they got finished up with Frankie and Abby and Gabby, Carlos and Valentine. I think Carlos and Valentine, Gabby and Abby are the only ones that are not tied up yet. Actually, those are
Hi,
like the only two
Jen.
left.
This episode was good. They're tying up all of the loose ends. Didn't his sister say that he can't walk like that? It's talk like that. She
Talk,
said
yeah,
that he talk, but he was a kid. All kids have high pitched voices. That's crazy. How many episodes? Not sure. So he talked. Okay. Solid episode. It looks like there is one episode left. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So basically, we've got a little bit left, like the showcase showdown with Carlos and his sister, because he had to let her know in the preview he was born this way. Okay, Lady
right.
Gaga. And then we see Rodney talking to what's his
Frankie,
name? Frankie,
Frank.
to find out what's going on. He heard from the girls. Now Rodney come back home and he wants to talk to Frankie. Like, what you think Frankie gonna say?
No clue.
I'm wondering if Gabby is going to give Abby another chance. I hope not. I hope
Agreed.
not. And I wonder what Frankie's going to do, because if Gabby gets rid of Abby, then that will leave things clear for Frankie to go in and get Abby so that she can come up here now and
Exactly.
use him for a green card.
For sure. And then she'll bring Gabby up later.
I think Gabby's done with her.
Think she's done.
Yeah, I think she's done. She's done. Ariana and Sherlon.
I'm not sure. We'll see.
I feel
Maybe
like she gonna come up with another baby,
pregnant. Exactly.
and we just gonna
Man,
get a wash, rinse, repeat with her. I mean, what else
man,
does she have?
I I feel for I do feel sorry for Ariana a little bit, but she put herself in this
I
position.
don't. I
And
don't.
the only reason I say that because he's been pretty clear with her about how he feels about her long term. He said he's
Jamal
never been
made me
capable.
not care for her. Made me not give a damn about her. It's Jamal. It's Jamal's
It's because
fault.
it's because she's like look what she's doing. She's putting herself in these bad positions. not paying attention to what he's saying, what he's doing. He told you he's never been faithful and he doesn't want to be tied down, but you're still trying to tie this man down.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sorry. Okay, I'll put it this way. I feel sorry for the fact that she lacks common sense and awareness. That's why I feel sorry for
You
her.
do? I don't.
Her lack of awareness, her, and that's just maturity.
Jamal, we're not talking about a 15-year-old
I
from
know,
from from that other show that we can't stand. Because we
right?
stopped watching it because of the 15-year-olds. This is a grown fucking woman with a baby.
Right?
I don't feel sorry for her. Like let that child be your constant reminder of how
Mm-hmm.
fucking stupid you are. Because
Mim
remember,
says,
her birth control is plan B.
right. Mim says she's a bit foolish and she put herself there, but I felt bad for her in the last episode. He was, oh, he just whined and dined her. Mm-mm. And then Ryan said she probably still raw dogging him too. I
Thank
believe it.
you.
I believe it. I believe that.
She has money for all of those lashes and the nails and everything, but not for an IUD or a condom.
But I bet you she'll come up pregnant next episode to end it out, and then she'll be wondering like, how did this happen? I can see that happening.
And you still feel sorry for her?
I don't really feel sorry for her. It's not like I feel bad for her. For her, it's more like you see someone who's kind of a fool, and you feel bad for them because they just don't get it. It's not a pity. It's not a pity. It's not a pity feeling bad. It's more like you just don't have the common sense. Oh,
Thank you,
Ma'am said that.
Mims. Oh, Sherlon just doing what he's doing. He is a
Hmm.
rent-a-rasta through and through. She's just one piece of puss on this flight down. I'm sorry. And when he said the lion roar, oh, that pretty little face, little thunder ties, and them big booty. Rawr. I was just like, oh my God.
Right. And she's like, he. I'm like,
She's so easy. Oh my Lord. Girl, if he had said that to me, like in my head, I'm like, how many times have you said that this week?
right.
Miss Karen, this is your fault that your child is dumber than a box of rocks well shaken to fall for this twice.
Yeah.
Look, Sherlon is only as sexy as the woman who's agreeing to throw down with the lion.
True.
Because I'm sure that there's many of women like me who go to those resorts and it's just like, look, I'll just buy you a drink if you go away.
Right.
I'll buy you a drink if you go away and not come back. But we all know, look, he has the day job with the dad on the tour boat, and then he work at night at the swingers hotel.
Exactly.
He hitting during the day and at night. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
She's just a
And
little in between snack.
and exactly right. He 36 and still doing this. This is his job. This is his profession. This is his life. He's not changing. This is it.
Right. And he told her that too. Just saying.
I can't feel sorry for her. Sherlon, as you say, has told no lies. I don't know how you think you keep doing the same thing and you're going to get a different result. It might be a different gender, but it's the same result.
For sure.
She should have just bought him a drink and told him go over there and give me back my
Right.
wristband while you at it. Because I don't
I'm
want
not.
you
I'm not. I
coming
can't.
back
That's
up
what.
in the Rio.
Right.
Oh my God. The Rio got some good product placement though, but I don't understand. They have a baby up in the Rio. I thought the Rio was adults only in Jamaica. Maybe they have more than one. Or maybe it's off season and they just needed heads and beds. I don't know. Anywho, child, that was the episode. It was a good episode. I'm
It was.
It's coming to an end and I'm beginning to get panicked because I like this series. I'm sure that TLC will bring it on within a couple of weeks. It's a great watch, y'all. Give it a go. um, Love in Paradise has the 90-day fiance recipe done right. It's an hour. It's 3 to 4 couples per episode. It goes by really quickly. Everyone on it is stupid, and you get a good laugh, and it's done. Oh my God. Jamal, are you going to watch the UK 90 Day
I'm watching it.
Fiance?
I'm actually gonna watch it this weekend.
Please do. It's a good waste of an hour and a half.
It's a good waste of an hour and a half. I'm so mad
It
at you.
is. It is. Like I didn't feel like I was wasting my time. It's a good waste of the
Okay,
time spent.
that's good.
Like Sherlon looked like he's in his 40s. Yes, he does. I feel like he is older. I feel like he is older. He cannot be 36.
That'll be next year's storyline where they found he lied about his age.
And maybe that's why he didn't go to the consulate to get his visa papers.
Hmm.
Child. She's just dumb. I can't. Karen, this is all your fault. Mm. Oh, Ryan, you are. Listen, if you think I have no more patience for her, Ryan, that's why I said she dumb to believe he was 36. That man has got to be pushing 50. Maybe that's why the mother was saying if he was going to wait till he was 50. Maybe the mama gave him away. Woo-hoo. Are you guys watching? I've watched it. Jen. It gave me a good chuckle. Sean with Christine in the Philippines. I just sat there with my mouth open. And then Victoria with Sean in Japan. That's a scammer. Oh my God. That's a
I'm
train
watching it
wreck.
this weekend.
Um, um, I picked up the mom saying that, yes, I did too. And I was just like, wow, really? But okay. I just started watching that 90 Day UK. How do you get?
I'm binging this
Oh,
week.
Susan, the 90 Day Fiance UK is on Discovery Plus. It's on Discovery Plus. But check out YouTube because you know they always throw in bootleg copies on YouTube if you don't have Discovery Plus. Yeah, just check it out. It's a holler. It's a holler. And Sean and Christine, I think, will be the ever blooming rose that we will be constantly picking off petals. It is just one disastrous revelation after another in just the first episode. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I can't
Between
wait to watch it.
between Sean and Christine and
Mhm.
Victoria and Sean, like my mouth just was hung open. Because how dumb are these people from UK?
Mhm.
How dumb. And they're surrounded by people who got common sense, but yet they
Right.
still going down the dumb road. And it's beyond flags. It's blankets that's waving in front of these people.
I got you.
I don't know. I'm wondering how the grandma is gonna be with the Mexican guy. Listen, that was the only real relationship. The Alejandro and what was the name, Jamal? What's the girl name?
I
I
don't know.
don't remember. That
The
girl.
the new
That
Jenny
was
and Submit.
wait, did somebody said that Jenny and Submit was having a baby, but it turned out to be puppies.
Wow.
Oh my god. I the guy from Mexico, I thought that was the only real relationship, but I think they're gonna break up because the UK is too cold for him to move to, and she is a nurse. She's a dialysis nurse, and they don't pay nurses
Oh
enough
yeah, yeah.
in
They don't pay.
Mexico.
Oh, you mean Katie, the
Katie,
blonde hair
yeah,
girl.
Caddy,
Yeah,
yeah, her.
her.
Um, but I think they're gonna just remain long distance friends and maybe even like fuck buddies on vacation. But that's the only real relationship that I saw in this motley crew. Um, are Angela and Michael supposed to break up on the newest season of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After? Only if she get another African to replace him. Because how else is she gonna make money? I'm
True.
sure that she is like pissed that she hasn't been on TV recently. This is her job.
Mm-hmm.
This and behaving badly on major United States airlines.
Got to.
I'm just like I'm so over Angela. I don't want to see her anymore. I just don't. Angela has a new man. Oh my god. I don't think I watch. You're not gonna watch it, Jen? Oh my god.
She's
She's
on
on
90 Day
90 Day
Diary.
Diaries. She was on the Diaries. What was her storyline on the Diaries? Oh yeah, they showed her getting new teeth. Her gums, the bone in her gum is falling apart, and so her teeth are coming out.
Oh wow.
She got a white man this time. Nobody's interested.
Yeah, no.
Nobody's interested. Whether he's from overseas or not, no, like Angela, you have passed your 15 minutes.
Yeah. It was a great run, girl. It was a great run.
No, it wasn't. It
For
was
her, it
not
was
a
a great
great
run.
run. But nobody cares anymore.
True.
Sorry. But I would like to see Michael come over at least on a visitor's visa. Enough of her
Ooh.
and her teeth. Oh, the way the doctor was talking about her mouth, I can't believe Michael was able to kiss that literal trash mouth. It's amazing what you would do to get over to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hope that she compensated Michael well. I really do. Ciao. Is that going to start soon? Happily
Probably.
Ever After is going to start right after 90 days?
I'd assume so.
Oh, gross. I'm not watching that.
Yeah, no. We don't care.
Mm-mm. Not if they're going to have Angela on it. Sorry.
I mean,
And then Summit and Jenny too. Ugh.
when Libby's family did not get arrested, I stopped caring.
You really wanted those charges, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. She has so much decay and infection in her mouth. I don't know. That's nasty. Well, remember when she was getting all of the cosmetic surgery and she had the mask on her face? It's because she had what did she have? A septic mouth or something? She has some sort of major infection in her mouth. Ugh. Nobody cares about Kimberly or Usman either. Like they don't seem genuine to me either. And I do not want to hear him singing about Kimberly. Yeah. But I wouldn't mind seeing Kimberly's son though.
So stupid.
Jamal is cute.
He's so nutty. He's so nutty.
But that was the best part of them. He was the only one that made sense.
Right.
Mims, is her marriage recognized in the US? Whose marriage? Angela's? If she had a legal marriage in Nigeria, yes, it is. Do y'all think that because people get married overseas, that is not legal? It's legal. He went to the embassy to do his interviews based on that marriage. It is legal if you are married in another country. You think that you come here and it's not legal? It's legal. As long as that is registered in a government office overseas, it's a legally binding marriage, y'all. And the only reason why I say that is that at one point of my career, I did a lot of destination weddings. Those are legal marriages.
Here's what it says. I've typed in, are international marriages recognized in the U.S.? And it says the United States has no national registration of marriages, foreign or domestic. U.S. states recognize marriages performed in other states and other countries. If your marriage was legally performed in the country or state where you got married, then the marriage is recognized in the United States.
Yeah.
So basically, if the paperwork has basically what they're telling you, if you got paperwork in another
with
country,
government stamps on it,
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's deemed legal, then it's recognized here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'll just show you guys. I'll just show you guys what I see. That way you can see it too. Before we go.
Yep. As long as you have a marital document, a certificate, anything like that, and it has a legal seal on it or even stamps. Yeah, that's
See right here. The United States has
legal.
no national. Right here, just so you can see, our international marriages recognized in the U.S. The United States has no national registration of marriages, foreign or domestic. U.S. states recognize marriages performed in other states and in other countries. If your marriage was legally performed in the country or state where you got married, then the marriage is recognized in the United States. Now, let's go here. What marriages are not recognized in the U.S.? Let's see what they say here. USCIS will not recognize, even if valid in the place it was celebrated, polygamous relationships, underage marriages, civil unions, domestic partnerships, or other such relationships not recognized as marriage in the place of celebration. Proxy marriages where one person was not present during the ceremony and something else. So yeah, there you
go. Abscess. Thank you, Jen. I was trying to remember, but an abscess, isn't that like infection too? Ugh. Her mouth is just a potty mouth no matter what. Tiffany and Ronald are back together?
Wow. Okay.
How did the pizza lady scrub from Colombia get over here faster than Michael? Because Colombia wasn't a Muslim country. Remember, Nigeria was on the ban list for several years during the last administration. So I think it's only within the last year that was lifted. Let's see.
All right, here, Mim had a question. So let me do one more. Okay.
So she have to get a divorce there?
Can an international marriage be dissolved in the United States? State courts in the U.S. may divorce couples that were married abroad, even if the cause for the divorce occurred abroad, but only if one of the spouses is domiciled in or at least a resident of the forum state at the time the divorce is commenced. So yeah, they can.
Well, the same thing. You can get married in New York and file for divorce in California.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Ryan. So abscess is infection. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So there was a picture of oh yes, she had the surgery. I forgot about that. How does she look? Is she cute? Well, she always had a cute face.
Right.
So now her little hummingbirds or butterflies or whatever it is that she has on her chest, those must look really cute. Oh, but kissing Ronald? Really? She could do so much better, don't you think?
Yep.
And I mean, even before the weight loss, I just thought that, like, a questionable arrest record, rehab, gambling. Come on now. Her and Daniel deserve so much better. I don't know. I was hoping she would find somebody else. Anywho, that was it for me. This was a nice little 90-day catch up, don't you think, Jamal?
Yep.
All right, so maybe they want back at 90 days. Yeah, easy money. Easy
Right.
money. And 90 days making it too easy for them because they don't really have a storyline. Nobody cares. She does. Oh, I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. Now all she has to do is get rid of Ronald and find a really decent guy who will love her and her children.
Right.
Oh my God.
For sure.
All right. So Jamal, you have your assignment for this weekend to watch 90 Day UK. And then let me know what you think.
Will do.
All right. So have a great weekend. All of you in the
You
live
too.
chat, thank you so much for joining us today. You guys have been awesome. We'll see you back here next Thursday for Housewives Roundup. Okay?
Yep. For sure.
All right. So, Jamal, any final words before we march happily into this weekend?
Nope. We're good.
All right, y'all. Have
So
a great
before we go,
weekend. Oh,
apparently Shakira's not paying her taxes.
oh, she's fighting that. They tried to give her a plea deal, and her uncle is like a major international lawyer in Colombia, and she's got like a really great legal team put together. She rejected the plea deal and said, "I have paid my taxes." Child, she going to court.
She going to court. Yeah, I was
She
probably
going to
too.
court. I hope she got the receipts that she paid.
Right.
But listen, I wouldn't be surprised if PK didn't turn her into the authorities though. Because how come all of a sudden you break up with PK after 11 years and he want you back, but you move to Miami and now all of a sudden they coming after you for taxes.
Right.
Get the whole hell out of here. So she got her uncle working on the custody agreement with the kids and now the tax thing. I don't think that Barcelona legal guy know what he doing. I don't think. I don't think she'll go to jail. I know he want like 8 years and something. I don't think she'll go to jail. I don't think she'll go to jail.
Nah, she won't.
She got too many smart people on her team. I believe she's paid taxes. I think they're just trying to suck more money out of her.
I would go with that. I would go with that one.
Anywho, y'all. Jamal, have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
Awesome. Thank you. And everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you back here on Thursday for more Housewives foolishness. All right. So until next time, Jamal.
But of course.
All right. Bye.
Bye.